Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Chidalu Nwoke and I'm a faith and lifestyle content creator. So if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to my channel and thank you for tuning in. And if you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for coming and constantly, encouraging me by watching my videos. But before I start, I'm gonna implore you and appeal to you to just subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that anytime I post you get to see my content. Okay, thank you so much. So let's get into it. Welcome back. So today is a very different one from what I usually post, guys. So today's video I'm going to be talking about 5 things no one prepares you for as a single parent. And as a single parent, I'm going to be specific in 2 areas: as a single divorced parent and then also as a single parent in Nigeria. We live in a country where the law is just very wonderful. I don't want to say things that are going to put me in trouble legally, but the law in Nigeria is very fantastic. And being divorced as well, there's this stigma in Africa, in Nigeria. Anyway, I've not been to other African countries, so I don't want to say what I don't know, but I know that Africans are just very unique. We are very unique with our culture and the way we do things. So yeah, as an African, as a Nigerian, being a divorced woman, for the men, it's okay. They can marry 10 times. Even while they are married, they can cheat. The world thinks it's okay. The African world, they think it's okay to cheat, to marry 50 wives and have 100 children. It's very okay, so long as the man is involved. When it comes to divorce, if a man is divorced, I'm sure the woman was terrible. She was a terrible woman. No one asks, what did the wife do? Like, most times people ask me, why did you leave your husband? Why did you leave your husband? Nobody ever wonders, like, were you sent out? Did he leave you? Everybody just assumed that I left. I packed my bags and left my husband's house. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So that's just an example of the stigma or the stereotype that a single African female faces. People just assume you left. People like, that's how you left your husband to go and do. That's how you left your husband to do. Like, why? You don't even know me. You've not asked questions. You don't know nothing. And that is some of the stereotype we face as a single parent in Nigeria. And then if you are divorced, I don't even know the ladies that got pregnant naturally, like just by dating and getting pregnant, and the ladies that were married and with kids and are now single parent. I don't know who is worse. I don't know who is in the worst situation, but it is what it is, guys. So let's get into it. 5 things that no one prepares you for as a female single parent in Nigeria. Number 1, discrimination. Discrimination. There's this discrimination, like I was saying in the introduction, against people that are divorced. They feel once you are a divorced woman, there's this stigma of she must have been a bad wife. Maybe she cheated on her husband. Maybe, except rare cases like the case of someone like Osinachi that was beaten to death. Even there's one case of one senator that I don't want to mention their name, that the wife faced a lot of trauma. His ex-wife faced a lot of trauma because she wanted to leave the marriage. Nobody saw her as a victim. Forgetting that this could be someone's sister. This is someone's sister. This is someone's daughter. This is someone's friend. Everybody, you marry money now. You marry for money now. You marry for this particular lady now that is trending, that is married to a multi-millionaire in Nigeria. I'm really praying that girl's marriage works. I really pray that nothing goes south in the future, because the way Nigerians, especially Nigerian men, are waiting to pray on that girl to finish her for marrying an old man. And then it's not just that he's old, he's now rich. I think that the Nigerian man's ego is so big. It's so big, annoyingly big, that some of them are angry that young girl did not marry a young man. Their problem is not that he married an old man. To them, it's just that she rejected a young man. Probably because most young men are very childish. Most young men are very manipulative. Most young men are busy trying to do 50-50 with a woman. I bring 50%, you bring 50%. You know, most young men of this generation, they are not in their masculine elements. They are not like the alpha male we dreamt of growing up, you know. So when a young girl decides, and I'm not ready to deal with this, and go for a more mature female, no matter the age gap, the way the world, especially in Africa, pounces on that lady, she's a slut, she's a sex slave, she's a this, she's a that, she's a this, she's a, like, the same men that will tell you, is a man's sword. A man can marry 10 wives. It doesn't matter. A man can marry 5 wives. It doesn't matter. But when you now decide to choose to go for a more mature guy, whether he has been married or not, they will slut shame you. They will tell you you're this, you're that. You went for the money. Like, this girl wasn't rich before she met this guy. You know, like, it's almost like there is nothing you will do to please the African man. So the discrimination against a divorced woman is too much. It's too much. There is another case now of our Nollywood celebrity that cheated on his wife, got a woman pregnant, married the woman, and his beloved wife found out online on social media that her husband has gotten married. The men, most of the men are not thinking of the shame, the trauma. Imagine the shock. Like put this lady in your sister's shoe or in your daughter's shoe, like what this woman would have gone through to recover from this, what happened to her. The only thing a lot of them are shouting, better go back and meet your husband though. Nobody will marry you with 5 kids. God. Nobody sees the woman as the victim. It takes the grace of God to find a man who sees the woman as a victim. And it's very, very annoying. It's very, very frustrating for people that still want to have a decent home, to move on with their lives. A lot of people that have heard stories, even though I know a few people in Nigeria that have succeeded in, you know, moving out from a bad marriage and finding a good marriage eventually. There are very few. A lot of single parents, single women, either they are widowed or whatever, they end up just living their lives like that because there is a discrimination and stigma against single women with kids, you know. Anyway, so that is the number one thing that no one prepares you for. And as much as you already know that this is in the system, it's different from when you're facing it. It's different from when it's happening to you. It's not like, I'm aware this is what's happening. No, when it's happening to you, it's different, you know. So that is what I mean by things that no one prepares you for. So number 2, rejection. Rejection, guys. This one, hey, I experienced it too. I think that since I became divorced, it was only once that I've experienced it, and that's because I opened up myself to dating. I've been divorced since 2018, and in that 2018 I decided to go on an abstinence journey, and I did that till last year. And I think that losing my elder sister kind of is one of the things that kind of shook me. Of course, there is the pressure coming from outside. Tidal, you need to go outside. Tidal, you need to put yourself out there. Tidal, you need to date. Age is no longer on your side. You need to put yourself out there. Hi, Jesus Christ, people of God. Your girl decided to go and try this love thing. Oh. That's how this human being that already knew that I had a child told me I cannot date a single mother. And he already knew. Like, I don't know what he could have said that could have felt better. But like, this one was bad. It was deep. And like for the first time, I really liked somebody. Like, I called one of my friends in Lagos. I was like, he's a guy, you know, like close friend of mine. And I was like, I have finally found someone that I like. Guy is really cute. He's like my type, everything. He warned me. He knows me very well, and he warned me. He told me, "Gee, I know you. Men are this, men are that, men are this, men are that." But you know, sometimes we need to experience shit so that we can know how to walk away from shit and how to not get involved with shit. Because I think I have been alone for so long that I probably needed to be reminded why I decided to stay abstinent, one, and why I have not been in a relationship for a long time. In fact, this was good because if this was like 2-3 years, like when I was still healing and recovering from everything I experienced in marriage and when the whole thing failed, I probably would have gone crazy. That is why it's always good to heal and recover first before you enter a new relationship. You know, so part of why I went on an abstinence journey was also to heal and recover, to find myself again, to reconnect with God, And, just for self-preservation, there are so many things, there are so many advantages to being abstinent. And, anything you can think of is the reason why I decided to stay abstinent. So being able to just put myself, the fact that I felt so much for this guy, I loved it because it made me realize that I'm able to love again. I'm capable of love again. It's just that I met the wrong guy. Like, it was horrible. I cried, guys. I really cried. And that's okay, no problem. I learned to heal. I recover. Like, if I could go through a divorce, what is a young man that decides he doesn't want to be with me because I'm a single parent? The only reason he paid me is because I liked him. It's not easy for me to like somebody. When I finally he can't like me back. So it's one of those things, yeah. Anyway, guys. So the rejection, of course, this is just my own personal experience. That's the only time I've really, really experienced it. But guys, the funny thing, when you're chasing a woman, you don't even know. Because at the moment when I was going through that, I had a lot of men like on my neck, but I didn't even like any of them. But I know you guys will judge me, your high taste or whatever. No, it's not it, guys. Just because 50 people are chasing, it doesn't mean you will follow 50 people. In the end, it's one person now. It's one person that you will still marry, okay? So, of course, I'm asking questions. I'm getting to know. I'm looking at so many things. Like, you have to be compatible now. Just because someone says I want to marry. Some people just want to marry, just want you to just replace you. I don't know how to put it. Like, people are not thinking of compatibility. They just see you, just feel like, hey, wife material, I want to marry. No, now. You two have to be husband material enough for me to want to marry you. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. So that's what the funny thing. I'm like, I like this guy, but I don't like me back. And funny enough, a lot of people want me, and I don't want them. But I don't lead people on. I don't. Well, from day one, if I don't like it, I'll tell you. And so all those people, I just tell them from day one. But this one, you lead the person on. You make it look like you're interested and everything. Eventually, it's one of those things, guys. So that rejection, I faced it. So what I do now? Immediately you come to me, I bombard you. I have a child. Are you dealing? If you're not dealing, to the left, 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 move along. All right. So anyway, apart from that, there is just the general comment section. Really, like, social media is, you cannot underestimate the power of social media in today's world. Okay, so based on popular opinion that I have seen online, there is a rejection of single parents. But there are a few men, the men MVPs, the men VIPs, the most important of them all. There are a few of them. They are rare to find that still appreciate single parents. The ones that are willing to ask questions first. The ones that are willing to say, what happened? Why did this happen? Even if it's my fault, you don't judge. Nobody is a saint. You that is a guy, you can't tell me you've not broken a girl's heart before. Some of you have cheated on every woman you have dated. So why will you meet a woman and you want to judge her, or shame her, whatever? If you like somebody, you just take the person as the person is, give them a second chance, and, do this. This could be your life partner. This could be it for you. But because of small errors here and there, you rejected, and then 10 years, you are still looking for a wife, or you find a wife, but that one is just a child-producing machine for you. You still be hopping around because there is no fulfillment between two of you, But I don't want to go to this, no marriage counselor or whatever. So let me get back into today's gist. Number 3, things no one prepares you for as a single parent. In Nigeria, specifically this time, I don't want to say Africa because I don't know how the law works in other countries in Africa, but in Nigeria, the law is not very favorable to the women. Yeah. So co-parenting, I can't even say co-parenting. I would more like say fulfilling the role of both a mother and a father. So when I see women on Father's Day, happy Father's Day to me, happy Father's Day to me, I don't want to judge. Everybody's entitled to their opinion and what they want to do with their life. But the truth is, I'm a woman. I have feminine energy. Sometimes your child needs masculine energy. So whether it's for protection, whether it's to boost their self-confidence, their ego, or whatever. For me, what I believe and what I tell any woman that's willing to listen, so long as your ex, your relationship with your ex and his relationship with his child or children is not life-threatening. It is not life-threatening. Allow those children, allow them to have their father in their life. Because one of the worst issues to deal with in this life, forget sickness and diseases. You see mental issues, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, daddy issues, whether it's from the men or whether it's for a man or a woman. issues where they will carry into their marriages and put it on their children, So I feel like it's not good for a child. That child is innocent. That child was not there when you guys were making love and doing lovey-dovey and filling your marriage certificate, doing your your colorful traditional marriage and inviting the whole town, painting the town red. They were not there. So don't involve them in your mess. Like, seriously, deal with your shit, but allow these children to have their father. So in my choice to allow my daughter to have her father in her life, it is hard. I wasn't prepared for it. I mean, I felt my ex was like me and would just be all over my child. But, someone told me the way women love children is not the way men love children. I had my dad. My dad was in my life and I know he doesn't play with me. So when I try to relate to that statement, I find it hard to relate to it. But, I can't force somebody to be so sweet and loving to his child. But I tried and I'm still trying. And I want to thank God that after how many years we're making progress, like so much progress. So much progress, because as I speak now, my daughter is at her dad's, but it took a lot to get here. It took a lot. Nights of anger, frustration, quarreling, confrontation, then cajoling, begging, imploring, appealing, romancing the ego. Work a day for inside this matter. Like, I was like, when you're single, you break up with a guy, delete his number, move on. I thought that was going to be, Singapore, you have a child. You can't do that. You can't just walk away like that. Someone else is involved. Me, typical me, by now, my ex would be a figment of my imagination, guys. But the matter is in your face on daily basis. Like, you can't do shit. And like I said, because our relationship and his relationship to my child is not life-threatening, that is why I still want him to be in her life. So the point I'm making about this whole thing is that it is hard. The process is hard. You have to tolerate, you have to endure. It's a lot of things that you would have moved on from. But I feel like if I do that and deny her the opportunity, it's selfish of me, because it's for self-gratification. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with your bullshit. So I'm going to take my child and disappear from your life. But your daughter needs her father. So I feel that is what I believe. For myself, I feel like it is selfish for me to deny her her father. That is why I let him be in her life. I say let because in the beginning, he wasn't interested. He wasn't like, we could go to hell for all I care. But I pressed. And because I pressed, that is why they have the relationship they have today. Yeah. So nobody should come and say, what do you mean he let? Is it not? Because and it's men that will say it, mostly men. You will have not say, is it not his type? Is he pay your bride price? In Igbo, in our culture, you say, the child belongs to the man. No, that's not the case. Because it's not every father that is like my father. My father will fight tooth and nail to get his children from you. And then not everyone is like that. Some men, the woman will go with the child, they will say, no problem. In their head, when the child grows, she will come and look for me. Some men are irresponsible. So those of you that believe in those kind of nonsense, you want to come to my comment section and come and start saying rubbish. I'm telling you in the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Please respect yourself. Ask questions and have facts before you start commenting indiscriminately. Anyway, that is that. So the fourth thing no one prepared me for or prepares you for as a divorced single parent in Nigeria, loneliness. Hey, guys, it gets lonely. See, I don't even want to come here and be forming for you guys, because you see, the biggest lie you tell yourself is that one that is in your heart that nobody knows. Well, you are lying to yourself or you are in denial. The same thing with truth. The truth, some of the truths we know in this life is inside your heart, inside your subconscious. You know that you are at fault. You know that, but pride and ego will not allow you to accept it or admit it. Loneliness, it is real. I'm not going to lie. Being surrounded by kids every day, they start doing their kid stuff. It's not every day. Sometimes you play with your kid, but someday you want to have a conversation with an adult. And so if you're like me, you're like me now, you're doing abstinence, you're doing this, you're not dating, and you're not even very, I don't want to say that I'm not friendly, okay? I'm a divergent. There are introverts, there are extroverts. I'm in the middle. I'm not very social, and I'm not an introvert. But when you get close to me, you will know that I'm not an introvert. But if you're watching me from afar, just like in the office, I could sit down on my desk from morning till night and not utter a word. People will look at me, oh, that is why she's always minding her business, but not really. Not really. Now that they know me very well, I'm very sure if you come to my office and ask, they will not tell you that I'm an introvert, because I have opened up, because now I know people better. Okay, I've related with some of them on a personal level, so I feel like I can be myself around them. So the same thing when it comes to social life and all that. So it gets lonely for a lady like me. Okay, no one prepared me for this. I thought I was just gonna have fun, but then gets lonely. That is why I watch a lot of movies. I create content. I take a lot of pictures, do makeup, make hair, listen to music, pray. Try to keep busy anyway, guys, so that I don't get bored to death. But the truth is, that is where upbringing saves your ass. Because growing up, if you're the type that is always waka dupe every day, Mommy, I want to go to Chama's house, I want to go to Chichi's house, I want to go to Jennifer's house. My father will ask me then, why is Jennifer not coming to your house? Every time you go to Jennifer's, come on, will you go and sit down? Go and read your book, don't know what to do, sleep. So growing up, we learned how to stay in the house. Stay in your house. Every time you want to go and visit somebody, stay in your house. So I am a homebody naturally. So some of us, lockdown didn't affect us. Lockdown was like vacation, because this is our normal lifestyle. So it gets lonely. Even though I'm a homebody, I would have loved that I have a partner to spend time with. I would have loved to have a life partner, where someone who I could share my life with. And I'm still open to dating, you know what I'm saying? Ready to mingle. I'm actually really very, very open to dating now. In fact, I'm testing the grounds of dating apps, because I have 2 people in my life now that have had good catches. One is in Poland with her husband that they met online. The other person has a very nice male partner that is very, very nice, you know. So, and they've encouraged me, like, babe, try this thing now, since you know today come out, you know, try, see whether you go catch the person. I've met a scammer. This guy, if you see this guy, fine picture where he thief, come they do lovey for me. But I googled the hell out of him and discovered him. He blocked me. Shameless human being. Scammer. I told him, I said, you want to use my loneliness to prey on me, to even to collect. A scammer can't scam a scammer. Now me they bill him that I say, you have to send me money, so I'll come and meet you in Australia. Now I'm tired. Not this guy no fun. Listen, my father died. My mother, when I want to tell me, make I give him money, make go bury him, Papa. As they tell my father, I say, hi, my rent will expire soon. Let's know who is going to send money to. Anyway, I don't want to talk about scam. Maybe I'll give you guys the gist in another video. But you know, the loneliness, it really gets lonely, and I really pray that very, very soon God is gonna bless me with an amazing, beautiful alpha male, my odogu, man on fire, sugarcane, that, you know, is gonna come make this life, you know, me and you, we do life and move to the next level. Guys, I better go. So number 5, the last thing I want to mention. I know there are probably so many things or different things for different women, but this is it for me. Like, I really thought about it, and these are like it for me, like things the one prepare me for. So number 5 on the list, which is the last one. This one is strong. Sex deprivation. Hey guys, this one is real. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I didn't lie about the loneliness. This is the facts. I know some people say, hey, is you now that want to do abstinence? Yes, because I used to ask myself, people of God, imagine that I've been dating since 2018. In the way the men of this world are behaving, you know, a lot of them, they just want to chop and clean mouth. Just imagine, consider your sister, and I just imagine that I'm your sister. You know how many guys I would have slept with by now? Child of God, do you know how many guys? That's 1. 2, do you know how many guys that don't want commitment? They don't want commitment. They just want to have fun. I don't want to go to married people. Okay, married men will not let me rest. The highest number of people I've been meeting are married. I say, hey, women, people know how many marriages I've saved. But the truth is, even when I say no, they will meet another woman that will say yes. Because so many girls now, person husband, they hungry them. Another woman's husband, they don't want their own, even if they get their own. But because your husband is giving them money, they prefer your husband. It's sad, but it's what it is. I'm really sorry about that for any woman out there that the husband is cheating on or has plenty side chicks. So yeah, of course, the whole abstinence thing, we do what we do because we need to do it for self-preservation and for other obvious reasons that I've talked about before. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that the hormones, yeah, now you they do abstinence, so hormone is now aware. When it gets to that time of the month, it gets crazy. About 2 nights ago, my body was wilding. Hey, Jesus Christ! Thank God no man was around me. Hey, in fact, as God will have it, sometimes when you start quarreling with people in your life, leave it. So God is saving you from something. Whenever you're angry with everybody is angry with you. Maybe God is trying to save you from sex that you regret. My body was wilding. Even people that have rejected and said no, my hand was pressed, going to my phone. Calling. Hey, Holy Spirit of God. I say, hey, Father Lord. Sometimes gospel music helps me. Sometimes I take a walk. You know, if my child is around, bless the Lord, I would play, we'll talk, I'll talk with my girl, play with my daughter, we watch a movie together, family time, you know. But when you are alone, you and your room and your feeling, Jesus. I look my laptop, movie no green me watch, or I look for Korean movie. The only thing my mind is telling me to go to all those wild, highly sexualized movies. But now me go they watch them. Now I'm going to just be hurting myself the more because now me go they watch them and I'm not doing anything. So what's the point? So I don't even want to. It's just like you're hungry. You will now go and sit inside a restaurant. You are perceiving all the food, but you cannot eat because you are fasting and praying. Hey! It was horrible. As God will have it. I think I started editing video. Thank God. Content. There for growth. Content, the content make me. I can't edit video. That's how I forgot about the whole thing. And as God will have it, after like 1 or 2 hours of desperation in my body, it's not my mind though. My mind is very clean. I don't really want, like I really don't give a shit about this stuff. Not that I don't like sex. People should not come and enjoy me and say, hey, this one though. I'm not. I'm a very, very, very sexual active person. But I can choose to say I don't want to get involved. All right? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, so it's just the body. You know, the hormone is hormoning. The hormones are hormoning. Like, what the hell? They're like going wild, you know? Anyway, so that is it. Like, the 5 things no one prepares you for. Congee is real. Very, very real. Like, it is real. It is. That's why anybody that wants to marry me now, I don't see. Future husband, where are you? Listen to me. Me and you will live in this. Don't even plan. If you want to relocate now. So when you start doing my paper. So when I come, I meet you immediately. If you're in Nigeria, any state you are in, just know. Immediately we know we are engaged. You don't pay bride price. I'm filing for transfer. One of us is transferring. Either you come and meet your husband. All those things. My husband is in Lagos. I'm in Abuja. My husband is in America. I'm in Nigeria. Never. If you know, I'm not saying I'm going to cheat on you on my husband, but Bible say it. I like to say, don't make room for the devil, or God help those who help themselves. No, Bible did not say God help those who help. But don't create room for the devil now. Like, seriously, don't create room for the devil. You know that you are weak. All your friends are female. You have 10 female best friends. How do you want to control it now? Stay away. Some of us are doing abstinence. We know why we're doing abstinence, because don't to categorically say too much on camera. Because how many people you know? So don't create room for the devil. You can't marry fine woman after how many years the person don't day on her own. You can't marry her, can't say stay in Nigeria, let me go to America. Are you okay? Are you okay? No, don't do that. Father, I thank you. You've heard my desire. Please, I don't want that. I don't want to live separate from my husband. We're not going to do that. Wherever you go, I go. We go together. We move together as a family. Everybody. Because I told you guys, I'm a homebody. I'm a family person. My life revolves around my family. Why you come marry me one day? You go be like I no marry. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much if you watched till this moment. thank you so much for watching to this moment, and let me know in the comment section what you think. Are you a single parent? Are you Nigerian? Or if you're from another country, tell me how the law works there. What is it? How is it for you guys overseas or in other countries? But this is what happens. This is what's obtainable in Nigeria, in my country, based on my experience and my observation of the society. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and please tag a friend, tag a single parent, tag a single mom out there. Let's just have a discussion. And then if you know there's any other topic around this area that you want me to tackle, let me know in the comment section. But I have a lot more coming in this area, and by the area I mean relationship, marriage, and stuff like that. Okay, so guys, thank you again, and I'm gonna see you next time.